Georgia. We've crossed the border at Gozu. All up, it took about an hour and 5 minutes. And we're heading towards the Black Sea. Won't make it there today, but we're on the road to Batumi. The weather is absolutely exquisite. There's quite a few mountains there. We've said goodbye to Turkey after the most amazing time, haven't we, Dave?
We have. Very good. Stand up and take a bow with your Australian shirt on. Thank you. Thanks, Victor. So we're on the road from Batumi to Mestia. We're just going along this little valley here in Georgia. That's where we come from. And we're heading up into the hills. Not into the tree there, but... And we're going, right up there somewhere. Yeah, we just walked this far and we've got to get across this river. I think you should go first. You go first and let me know how you go.
Beautiful sunny Saturday morning. I've walked into this glacial area called Chandalari out of Mestia in Georgia. Wandered through beautiful birch forests and lots of little fairy wrens. Very noisy bird before. Take you around down now, down through the valley. Such a beautiful place to visit. Dave's wandering up further, moving onto a ridge so he can get a better visual on the glacier. I think I've found my happy space. It really is quite spectacular. There is loads of loose rock, and every so often there's one that just goes and then it's followed by a few more, so I think I'm just going to stay put.
We just arrived here in a bit north of Ushkuli. We followed the track as far as we could and then we got into the bush here. It's a little bit wild, but We managed to make it level in the end. Yeah, fantastic bloody spot. And look at that behind us. That's the Caucasus Mountains. Amazing, eh? And nobody for miles, which is the way we like it. Almost time to open a beer. Except for spiders, says Wills. So, we know it's 8.6 kilometres back to Ushguli, but we don't know how far it is to go. We're going up there. After a few days in Tbilisi, where I put in my application for the Chinese visa and a visit to a local winery, we started our trip up the Amalo Pass. So we just put up camp here in Tasheti National Park. It's about 2,800 metres, and look at this behind us. Look. Isn't that magnificent? Yeah. So I turn the camera, and there you can see Wendy surrounded by cows and some sheep over there too, and some horses up there. And yeah, a bit of a cliff, which is we'll have to be careful, no sleepwalking in the middle of the night, because there's the river down there. It was quite a long way. Hey Wens, give us a wave. See ya. Okay, we got some good news and we got some bad news. We just got back to Tbilisi to pick up my Chinese visa, and the good news is I've got the Chinese visa. That all went smoothly, not a problem. But we also went to the Russian embassy to get our 3-day transit visa to cross between Tbilisi and Russia and through Russia into Kazakhstan. And it seems that because one of Australia's ex-prime ministers once upset the current president of Russia, all Australian applications have got to be made in Russian, and all documents have got to be transcribed into Russian, and they have to be signed off by a public notary that they are accurate and correct. And also they said they will probably hold on to our passports for about 24 days before they gave them back to us. So that really kills any option of going through Russia. So that only gives us two options. We either go through Iran, which politically is a little unstable at the moment, or we have to go through Azerbaijan and across the Caspian Sea into Kazakhstan. So Azerbaijan is the best option. Only problem there is that the Azerbaijan land borders are closed. So we can't drive our car across into Azerbaijan. So we need to freight our car from Tbilisi to Baku, and we can fly from Tbilisi to Baku and pick it up the other end. So this afternoon I'm meeting some shady dude who's going to organise all this for us, take our car away and hopefully give it back to us in Baku in about a week's time. Good luck for us. Now managed to make it into Baku port after an evening in the car park outside the passport control point. And yeah, we're now in here with all of these trucks. Over here you can see there's a ferry out there, no doubt. Yeah, we're waiting in the queue for the ferry over to Azerbaijan.
No, we're not going to Azerbaijan.
Oh! What the fuck? Hang on. But, so we're waiting in the queue to go over to Azerbaijan? And
No, we're not going to Azerbaijan.
Oh, we're going
to Kazakhstan. And this has been such a serene experience.
It's been very serene.
Yes.
And except for some of the noise.
Yeah, it can be. Yeah. After 3 days of waiting portside, along with over 200 truckers, we finally boarded the cargo ferry. So that ends our time in Georgia and Azerbaijan as we crossed the Caspian and arrived in Kazakhstan. But we'll tell you more about the stands in the next episode.